As technology advances and engineering prowess reaches new heights, motorcycle manufacturers continue to push the boundaries of performance, resulting in a breathtaking array of powerful rides. No one can deny more power is always welcome. And if power is what you seek, then this video is curated just for you. Here's a rundown of the top 10 most powerful street-legal motorcycles setting hearts racing and asphalt ablaze. The competition in the world of superbikes has reached such an extent that the 208 horsepower legendary Ducati Street Fighter V4 has been ranked 10th in our list. The 2024 Ducati Street Fighter V4 models are unapologetic about what they are. Based on the Supersport Panigale V4 models, they are stripped down, lightened, and powerful sledgehammers designed to rule the streets. The look of the front end was influenced by the Joker from DC Comics, with a grinning LED daytime running light over the pair of full headlights. The biplane wings on the sides of the radiator cover are there to provide stability at high speed but also add to the shoulders of the bike, giving it a fighting stance that promises to smack other bikes around the head with its growling exhaust and powerful. All Street Fighter models such as V4, V4S, V4SP2, and Lamborghini produce 208 horsepower. Of course, other models of this motorcycle come with additional features, such as electronically adjustable suspension, a lighter chassis, and carbon fiber body parts. Number 9. MV Austa Brute 1000. The 2024 MV Austa Brute 1000 is much like the Ducati Street Fighters, very unapologetic about being an in-your-face, snarling, nasty, loud bike that will happily tear your face off. Of course, befitting a bike from an Italian boutique manufacturer, the Brutale's 998cc inline 4 is made of titanium con rods, also piston rings, high durability low friction cylinder wall linings, and carbon fiber throughout the body of the bike. The result is a stylish brute that is ready to fight, and generating 208 horsepower. The Brute 1000 is produced in two types, RR and RS. What is the difference, you may ask? The bars, yep, pretty much just the bars. They sit slightly higher for added comfort. There are in fact more differences, including standard equipment and materials, but for brevity, think of the RS as the street version, and the RR as the track version of the same brutally fast Street Fighter. Number 8. Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R. Leader bike wars are as on as they ever were, and last year Kawasaki poured multiple tweaks over the ZX-10R. With a claimed 210 horsepower using Ram air system, a wet weight of 452 pounds, and all the aero tech and rider aids you can possibly dream of, this machine won't let you forget why Kawasaki won WSBK 6 times in a row. The 2024 model carries on essentially unchanged, but they have unleashed a new stealth livery. Metallic Diablo Black, metallic matte graphenosteel gray has the ZX-10R looking absolutely menacing. The 998cc inline 4-cylinder Ninja ZX-10R is equipped with Kawasaki's advanced electronics, including Kawasaki cornering management function, Bosch IMU, Sport Kawasaki traction control, launch control mode, intelligent anti-lock brake system, engine brake control, quick shifter, Öhlins electronic steering damper, electronic cruise control and power modes. Number 7. BMW M1000RR. The M1000RR is BMW's top-of-the-range supersport. Its 212 horsepower and 999cc inline 4 engine is packed with the level of technology you would expect from the German company, including variable cams and titanium valves. A very aggressive seating position high and rearwards gives the bike excellent sports handling characteristics, and as BMW themselves say, it's meant more for the track than the road. The M1000RR includes all the goodies from the M Sport package, but also adds a new far more aggressive ECU, and weight savings in the range of about 20 pounds over the already lightweight S1000RR by use of titanium components and a much lighter exhaust system. Try not to pass out when you see the price tag. Remember, you need to pay to play at the top level. Number 6. Honda CBR 1000 Triple RSP. The Honda CBR 1000 Triple RSP has gone through its biggest evolution since 2020, with visual, mechanical, and technological updates for the 2024 model year. As you'd expect for a top-flight sport bike, the updates are aimed at making the bike quicker on the track, stronger in the corners, and faster down the straights. The engine of the new blade has had a lot of work done, and while peak power remains the same, 214 horsepower at 14,000 RPM, but the work is centered around improving mid-range grunt and control at the corner exit. Like the power, the peak torque remains the same, 83 pounds-foot at 12,000 RPM, although revised valve timing along with an increased compression ratio should help with that. Number 5. Aprilia RSV4. The 2024 Aprilia RSV4 and RSV4 Factory are 100% racing bike, diluted slightly to be street legal. With a 217 horsepower V4 engine shared between the base model and factory variant, you can expect to be wagging the front wheel in the air on hard acceleration, as the bike itself is a relative featherweight at about 450 pounds soaking wet holding a brick. Add to that impressive brakes, laser-like handling, and a dual-beam aluminum chassis that doesn't flex as much as an inch, and you have an aggressive Italian supersport motorcycle ready to devour the closest racetrack. And joy of joys, you can ride the bike to and from the track as well. Number 4. Ducati Pigal V4R. Ducati has been making limited run specials to homologate its WSBK machines for decades. Now, and in the quest for racing success, they're always a step up from their predecessors. Straight out of the showroom, the 2024 Pigal V4R actually produces 218 horsepower in standard mode, but that's a sacrifice due to changes made to meet Euro 5 emissions rules. However, it's hard to imagine many customers opting to splash out on the homologation machine, without also buying the track-only Akrapovic exhaust that hikes power to 237 horsepower, a 3 horsepower increase on the previous V4R in free-breathing trim. The final 3.5 horsepower to reach the 240.5 horsepower of Ducati's claims comes via the use of a special shell oil that reduces friction by 10% inside the engine. Number 3. Ducati Superleggera V4. The new Superleggera V4 represents the dream of designing the only motorcycle in the world approved for road use with carbon fiber frame, swing arm and rims, with an unbeatable power-to-weight ratio of 1.54 horsepower per kilogram. The superb refinement process that turned the Ducati Pigal V4R into the Superleggera V4 produced a superbike that weighs a mere 351 pounds dry, with nearly perfect weight distribution and great aerodynamics. The 1000cc V4R here delivers a claimed 224 horsepower at 15,250 RPM, with a fully homologated exhaust system. In addition to the homologated Akrapovic exhaust system in titanium, the Superleggera V4 comes with a track-only titanium Akrapovic exhaust system that cuts the overall weight down to 335 pounds, bumping the power to 234 horsepower at 15,500 RPM, which is absolutely insane. Number 2. Kawasaki H2. The Kawasaki H2 is in the shortest possible definition, street-legal versions of the monstrous Kawasaki H2R. It shares the same supercharged inline-4 998cc engine, but the ECU is programmed to allow torque and HP to be manageable on regular pavement. Detuned to 239 horsepower and 105 pounds-to-foot of torque, one will still have to squeeze tight to the aerodynamic body, and tuck down behind the windshield to prevent being ripped off by the sheer force of air passing over the bike. In place of the winglets of the H2R, the H2 has wing mirrors and includes universal signal lights front and rear. The H2 Carbon is a more extreme version of the H2, that replaces almost the entire front cowling with a carbon fiber, derivative of the one that is on the H2R, and provides slightly better airflow. Both the H2 and H2 Carbon are electronically governed with their max speed, unlike the unlimited H2R, due to the fact that the bike could very well lift its front slightly from the sheer amount of air that passes around and under the bike. For the first place on the list you probably think about Kawasaki H2R, but the title of our video is about street legal motorcycles, while H2R is not. It is interesting to know that the Kawasaki H2R is not the most powerful bike in the world, and the most powerful bike in the world is a completely street legal motorcycle. Boss Haas Super Sport Big Block. The heart of the Boss Haas Super Sport Big Block lies its defining feature, the massive engine. Powered by a Chevrolet V8 engine, this motorcycle boasts an astonishing displacement that puts many cars to shame. With crazy displacement of 8128 cc, this power plant delivers 600 horsepower. For those who crave the thrill of the open road and the excitement of pure, unbridled power, the Boss Haas Super Sport Big Block is the ultimate ride. With its unparalleled performance and unmistakable style, this motorcycle is not just a machine, it's a statement. So, strap in, rev up, and prepare to unleash your inner adventurer with the Boss Haas Super Sport Big Block. Well guys, let me know in the comments which one would you like to have in your garage. Thanks for watching, and see you the next one.